Get into it today. Sagittarius season is just a few days away, and with it comes a powerful new moon that's asking us to make a change and step out of our comfort zones. Here with us in studio is the one woman who helps us make sense of it all. She always does. Please welcome the glorious Miss India Leigh. Hi, India.
Thank you. Kara, I'm excited to be here. It's funny you were talking about things sneaking up on you and that big winning. That is really the feel of the energies we're talking about.
Really?
It's like surprise. Like,
it is crazy. We always do kind of seem to be simpatico. Today we're celebrating Christmas.
We're just very holiday.
We are. All right, the new moon does come in on the 20th, so in a few days. How will this affect us?
So new moons are always about what we are setting our intentions for, drawing in, and it's combined with the beginning of Sagittarius season, and that is this energy of like, surprise, let's have fun, let's do something new, let's move into new horizons. It's adventurous, and so it's a really fiery and fun energy, and it is going to encourage all of us to move way out of our comfort zones, really let go of anything that's mundane, and be prepared for things to kind of pick up a little bit and just move with it.
Sagittarius is my rising sign, I believe, and so I do identify with a little bit of the sign.
That means you
and
bring
what it
the fun.
represents.
You bring the fun.
Sometimes I do. It depends what day it is. Okay. How can we then, since we know this now, how can we take advantage of it? How do we make sure that we're sitting in this Sagittarius energy?
Well, first thing to do is be open, but also be observant. You know, where are you being invited to broaden your perspective, to look outside of the everyday, your comfort zone? You'll feel that knee-jerk thought come in, and oh, I always do this. Sit with that a minute and go, well, what if I don't? What if I do something completely different? What if I do something that feels more true to me? And you can do that in small ways, but just go ahead and move in that direction, because these energies will support and uplift you in that, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
A lot of, I feel like, too, becoming an adult, I'm 44 years old, but is sort of sitting in moments and realizing we don't need to react how we might have done so before and take a moment. So it sounds like if you are starting to discover that about yourself, now is a really good time to make that happen.
Exactly. Override that programming. Because, you know, no matter how many decades you've been alive, there's some programming that's been repeated. And then you've gotten certain experiences from that programming, and that has worn these beliefs into your pathways that say, I do this and this happens, I do this and this happens. This is the time to say, what if I do it this way? Let me observe what happens, because if you're engaging with this message, you've done enough opening up and moving within yourself into awareness to be able to align with higher and better outcomes. So you're not just repeating the past.
And you're not just repeating, and sometimes the stories we tell ourselves are not true, and I hate to admit that, but it is true. Okay, Mercury is still in retrograde, which you mentioned before we even started
Along
the
with
show.
a few other planets,
How do we navigate that? She's always in retrograde, and she's getting on my nerves.
Well, it'll end on the 29th. So again, remember, that's only like, you know, another week or a couple weeks or so. Just know that when Mercury turns direct, it's like a rubber band being pulled back, and pew. So this is the time to start warming up those engines, moving into new energies, because on the 29th, it's full steam ahead in whatever you're pointed toward. Sagittarius is the archer, so you're pointing that arrow gets let go, and it's going to be, I mean, maybe not as big as that lottery winning, but like that feeling, and maybe bigger for you in an emotional or energetic sense.
So it's a good time then right now, this is a sign for you maybe to kind of reevaluate, point your arrow where you want to go.
Do something a little different today.
I love that.
In that direction.
Because you have until the 29th to reevaluate and then sort of kind of take that flight. Are you always kind of looking at, do you guide your life? Like, do you get up in the morning and you're like, this is where everything is today, or is it not that serious?
That's step 2.
Okay.
Step 1 is always checking in within, because the astrological, the energies, they're kind of like the weather. Before you go outside, you're going to check in with yourself, and then you're going to say what's happening outside.
Okay.
So first step is, what am I feeling? Where am I being guided today? And then the next step is, okay, what are these external energies doing, and how can they support me, or how can I be prepared for them?
All right, India, you're the best. IndiaLeigh.com is where you can find her, and on social, So thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right, up next, tips and tricks